I mean, I never even think about coming off to begin with. Like, I don't think about shit like this. So, like, if you're planning on coming off, why the fuck are you even thinking about
I
starting to?
agree.
Do you cruise at all?
Oh, of course, yeah. I cruise most of the year.
So, Rod says thoughts on taking oral sublingually. Dr. Testosterone, who I think is the Greek guy, by the way, recommends it in a video. Eric, you ever done that?
What?
Taken an oral sublingually, like put it in your mouth and not swallowed it? Have you done that, Boston?
No.
I actually have some in my room. Methyl test. They made them in cinnamon and they dissolve in your mouth. I've done those.
Oh, no way. Wait, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, but they give you headaches.
Oh, it's that strong, huh?
Oh, they're strong.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so basically recently people have been trying to do these things, put it in the mouth so it absorbs into the bloodstream without going through the liver, right? But the thing is, I don't know anything about this, but I just wanted to say it for the audience to know. If you don't put something in your liver, the metabolism totally changes. So the metabolites you get, the amount of metabolites, how it's used in the body, everything changes if it doesn't go through the liver. So like injectable Anadrol is not the same as taking Anadrol orally, and taking it sublingually may be similar to injectable Anadrol. I don't know. How is an injectable Anadrol, Boston? I've never tried it.
I like it for my clients because they keep an appetite on it. A good amount of my clients will lose their appetite on oral Anadrol. I like it. I'm a fan of it. I just like to rotate compounds every 6 weeks. Injectable D-ball is my favorite, though. I like that one better than injectable Anadrol for sure.
I heard it's
injectable Anadrol just sounds intense. Like that would be stronger than Tren or something.
No, it's really not.
It's not, huh? Is it less intense than normal Anadrol, or is it similar?
I would say the oral has way more toxic feeling. Yeah, you feel way more different on the oral for sure.
Okay, so Signoretti says, does Boston still have his 3cc Jeep? What's his favorite meal at Denny's? Also, though, Rockazoid also said, your Jeep, separately, he made a separate comment. Do you have that Jeep? And they said it had syringes painted on it. It was very cool. Boston pulled up to the gym in it, and it was like a movie star.
Yeah, what is this Jeep they're talking about? I still have the Jeep. I bought it brand new in 2016. I wrapped it, and it just sits in my garage. It only has 14,000 miles on it. I don't drive it unless I have friends in town. Like my dad was just in town, so he drove it while I drove my Corolla, but it sits in my garage, and yeah, it has syringes on it. It's blinked out. Like you get definitely people look at you. And then my favorite meal at Denny's right now is probably the spaghetti with meatballs, extra meatballs, and then I get a dessert like a sundae or something.
What about I saw Monster Michael Todd? Have either of you heard of him? He's an arm wrestler with a long beard. He was with Larry Wheels for a while. I met him a few times, and once I met him, I realized this guy had a pickup, which was like an arm wrestling pickup. Like his name is written on the side. It's all branded. It was pretty cool. I guess you have the same thing, huh?
Yeah, dude, I got a really good deal because the only reason I got that car is because my accountant was like, listen, you're either going to pay the IRS $45,000 or you could buy a car cash and wrap it and write it off completely because, you could write it off. And I said, fuck that. I said, I'll buy the car now because I'm not a big car guy, man. Like I've driven my Corolla that's been in 4 accidents from 2013. It was a $3,000 car. So I would have never bought another car. But when he explained it like that, he's like, you either write a fucking check to the IRS or you write a check to, the Jeep place. And I said, I'll go with the Jeep place. Fuck that.
You know what's funny? I think I can expense my books now. Like I could technically have them as a prop. So I could probably buy books and expense them. Yeah. I could probably expense supplements if I review them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, you could write off so much shit.
Yeah. So New Cold says, does having high like 1,000 nanograms per deciliter versus low like 200 natural test before going on gear make any difference when you come off gear? I think he's talking about in terms of recovery. But let's talk about this question in general, Boston and Eric. Do you guys think that people that have lower testosterone levels naturally, do they respond better to gear or worse to gear? Do they have better potential? And do they recover when they go off faster or slower? I'll tell you my opinion. What I've noticed is this. I noticed that Arab guys and black guys and Middle East hairier guys seem to recover better when they come off cycle from short cycles without I don't know if this is just me noticing it because I was in the Middle East and people were recovering better there. I noticed like Asian people and white people tend to recover a little bit worse. This is just what I noticed about recovery. Now, my thoughts about how you would respond to gear is this. Either you have low testosterone because your balls don't work well or your brain isn't signaling it well. In which case, you're going to develop a lot from testosterone because you had low test originally. So now you're going to gain much more. Or you have low testosterone because you have androgen sensitivity, which means you have a highly receptive androgen receptor. In which case, you're going to respond extremely well. So some people have low testosterone and are muscular, hairy, everything. It's just because their androgen receptors. So, you know what I mean? What have you guys noticed?
I think if their testosterone is naturally lower in the beginning, they'll get a better jump and a better feel in the response. But they don't have more potential or anything like that. But they'll probably feel it more. So if a guy gets on a cycle and his natural testosterone is 200, he'll probably feel it more than a guy that's already at 600, 700. You know?
Exactly. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah. I mean, I never even think about coming off to begin with. Like, I don't think about shit like this. So, like, if you're planning on coming off, why the fuck are you even thinking about?
What's your do you cruise at all?
Of course. Yeah, I cruise most of the year, but I think that blasting and cruise.
Hold on. What's your cruise?
My cruise was 1 gram. By the way.
Yeah, do that. Come on.
What's your cruise? Wait, what's your cruise? What's your cruise?
500 test.
Mine was 1 gram, by the way.
but look, like, I mean, the majority of the year, I'm literally just on 500 tests and 2 units of growth, but I'm just trying to maintain this physique. Like, I'm not trying to get any bigger. So
you're not trying to get bigger, really?
Yeah. Because I'm doing pranks. Like, I feel like I'm already the big guy that does pranks. You know what I mean? So, like,
so you're done bodybuilding. You're done bodybuilding.
Right.
Oh, really?
You didn't know?
Bro, he moved over.
Are you done with that? You don't think you'll ever get on stage again?
No, because I mean, I get very moody and like I can't think right when I'm dieting, so it's hard to be witty and funny when I'm doing.
My computer just froze.
So we're just talking shit about you.
I'm so sorry, guys. That's the first time.
Leo, when me and Eric were talking, that wasn't recorded, right?
No, it wasn't. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But yeah, I was just gonna say that. Eric's like basically moved away from bodybuilding, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of like you just do it for personal reasons now. You're not.
No, I want to maintain this size. Like, I want to be the big guy that does pranks, but it makes no sense for me to focus on getting even bigger because it's too much work. You know, when I'm trying to focus on something else.
Are you still eating 6 meals a day?
Hell no. You would laugh if you saw what I eat.
What do you
eat? I eat like twice a day from Uber Eats, just like random shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, Uber Eats has caused so much destruction on my health and everybody else's health.
I got DoorDash today. It makes people lazy.
Yes.
My favorite is Poke, though. That's really good protein, I feel like.
What is it?
Poke
bowls. Yeah.
You're trying to make it healthy. He's ordering healthy food.